Alright, Old Queen Cole. That's probably the simplest song I'll ever teach on this, potentially. Basically just two chords. In fact, most of it is just one chord. So you're going to be working with an E power chord here. You can play it, this is just E and F. It's the whole thing, just power chords. E power chord, F power chord. Just those two notes. 7th on the A, 9th on the D, and then open E under that. Right? You could also do this in the lowest position, which is just the open E, then 2 on the A and D. And then the F, which is just that, 1 fret up. But what I'm pretty sure he's doing is this. And you palm muting, you're really emphasizing that low E there. And then you're going to be doing this, which is just those two, 1 fret up, and then you're going to be barring the 8th fret on the low E there. And then you're going to do that for the first time when you go back down on the E. And then you're going to go back. Alright, and that's pretty much it. And then there's some noise there. And the really, for that, what is it, 3rd verse, you can just really just do anything, really. But he's mainly just scraping on the low E, throwing in some like random harmonics in there, just scratching at the higher string. It's really just that. I'm not really sure if he does that live, but there's no real musicality to that, right? But the only thing left to really discuss is the rhythm of that, so that's just, you know, right, so those first 2 on the E, then you palm mute those on the E, the low E string, that is, and then that's all pretty much strummed. There's no real palm muting there, it's just, then you, right, notice how I pick up after that those first 2 strums on that, pick up off that 7th on the E string. Right? And then for the way the riff ends, because the song is so simple, I like to kind of throw in a little bit of a lick that might be somewhere in there. Again, this might be a double track situation, especially with that guitar tone on God, Ween, Satan, how it's so like sludgy and thick. There might be one guitar that's just going. Right. Anyway, but what I like to do is for that last part, right, when the verse ends, right. You could just end it like that, and I'm pretty sure he does end it like that sometimes. But what I like to do is I like to do one of 2 licks, which I both can kind of hear on the recording, although that might be not what he's playing note for note, is this little lick. It might just be a byproduct of him just, you know, scraping really hard on the strings and whatnot, letting them ring open and stuff. But so, and then the B note on the 5th, 7th of the low E, and then you're kind of pulling that off there, and then that's it. It's just right, or you could even just like slide down there, or the other lick I like to kind of throw in is right. So just and then pull off, pluck, pull off. And then hit that chord again. And that's just on the 5th of the A. Right? And that's pretty much the whole song. Those last couple licks there. Those are really just like embellishments I like to throw in. There's really not that much to this song. It's one of the simplest they've ever written from a musical perspective, which is really saying a lot because they actually have a lot of simple songs. Their songs are pretty easy to learn, depending on the one. You know, it's like Beatles songs, right? Like, if you're a little bit of a beginner, this is like the perfect band to get into. It gets you into a lot of different styles of guitar playing, lead, and like some kind of funky rhythm, but also some like straight like punk rhythm and metal rhythm. But they're all pretty simple and pretty easy to learn overall. But thank you for this request, and have a nice day.